Hi, this is Kel from Trade with the Boys. I'm down a bit of flu, but let's continue because this is getting very exciting for all of us. Beyond this land, there will be dragons is a quote from the ocean time about the looming danger around the corner. But this time, I would like to use a question mark whether will there be real dragons after Beyond this land. The Dow has stayed above 23,988. It's something that now I'm telling people because the market had broke 24,255 firmly on last Friday. Let's visit what happened on Friday. The start of the day came in with China reporting pretty ugly economic data. Because of trade war, the share market, not too sure, but the statistics shows that the industrial output and the retail sales was pretty bad. And that is the reason why people are very afraid that the world's second largest economy are showing a sign of slowing down. At night, the Dow Jones dived 500 points to close its lowest point since May. Now the thing is this, they have broke a lot of very key important figures, and some strategies are looking at 2530 to 2550 for S&P, which I'll show you a chart very soon. Now, with this movement here, the next danger came in. Yes, the financial sector, or the financial we call it, have fallen into the bear market territory, joining materials and energy. This is a big market. The financials fell 1% on Friday, closing 20.06% from the 52 weeks high. This is pretty scary, and if this actually loops in the market, we could actually have the rest of the sector getting involved. Now let's look at the chart to make it things easier. The S&P banks have went from the near August period all the way to the high. That was where the Dow Jones went up by almost 3,400 points. But as the peak came, the market gave all the way back and we are back to the same level once again. How about the S&P financial, the one we just saw? Same thing. It's back to where we started. And the European banks, you can see that there's a very strong artificial support at this area, and we are actually very near there. So actually what I'm thinking of is that there could be selling on coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, prior to the Federal Reserve meeting, where likely Powell will be hiking the interest rate. But I think we might be near the end of a potential support once we come to a certain point. Would you want to know what are these numbers? I'll come to you, but this is something I add on for you today, is that apparently for the fourth quarter for 2018 by Bloomberg, by the way, Goldman Sachs, it actually states that the bond market has been, many bonds have been downgraded from a A to a triple B by the quarter. This is actually very scary numbers. So let's see the chart to understand deeper on what happened on the S&P. Now we mentioned about the death cross and it really happened, and we tell people to stay on the market. I'm glad you did it. Now S&P has a very important level at 2625, okay? But what happened was the last Friday, it broke below it firmly and now it's really at 2600 level. Now the next level the S&P could be as low as 2499. So which means that we're looking about 100 points from here, which loosely translate approximately about 800 to 900 points. Downside, yes, downside. Look at the Dow Jones for once. Now this is the Dow Jones that we have been showing, and we have told you that this is going to be a very important point whereby it cannot cross. If this point crosses, whereby it created another Death Star, whereby the 50-day and the 200-day MA crosses, this could bring a big selling movement in the coming days and weeks. So that could be a critical point whereby would the market continue to recover, or there is a cross. Now we can see that we have been mentioning this very important level of 24,255 where you stop once, stop twice, stop three, stop four, stop five. Basically 5 times in a row, whenever the market sees 24,255, sorry, it will always take a rebound. But there's something to watch. The first time when it hit this point, it rebounded quite strongly. The second time it rebounded, okay. The third time, it was never near halfway mark. Hence, therefore, the market takes a form of weakness and start selling. Now, 23,988 will be a technical level to watch. But if the Dow Jones can't hold this figure, I'm going to tell you that 22,908, something I've been advocating since, will be a possible movement. So from this point to this point, we could see that it is about 1,170 points. So there's something similar to what I said about the S&P, which is the 800. It'll be a 100-point movement, so that could be the same movement on the Dow Jones. Now, with all this, it's going to be complicated. I'd like to show you something much easier. This is the PSV3 on the Dow on last Friday. When it's yellow, the market's up. When it's turned red, you sell. Okay, pretty cool. So watch carefully at the bottom. You realize that the KSI indicator, aka known as the big boys indicator, from green has turned red. Now this tells us that the boys, all the big boys, are actually selling. And if the indication says that from yellow turns to red, you go for the sell. And you can see the Dow Jones went down more than 260 points, all right, by the midday. In the afternoon, there was some recovery. But by the cash market itself, you can see the selling come in once again. So when the boys from buying turn selling and the market turns from yellow to red, this is another calling for sell. And you can see that it dropped 280 points very clearly because it was below, it has a bear indication, and it traded below the pivot 2. Now by closing below pivot 2 in this manner, you can see the market just can't go above it. And this is a very good signal to sell and not to buy. All right, so what will happen on Monday is anybody guess, but I'm going to tell you a little bit. The market could be going down a bit lower, and there could be some support along the way. But the thing is this, if the market cannot find a foothold at 23,988, then 22,908, okay, could be a very potential figure to happen in the coming weeks. All right, till next time yourself, this is Cal. I'm signing off. Have a great day. Bye-bye.